my god, you're so short.
Like
I didn't realize how short you were. Now I'm looking at it like, damn.
Anyways, welcome back to another episode. Episode 4. Ow. 4.
Okay, there we go. I was trying to lean back. Chair tripping. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, everyone?
Alright. I feel like we don't really face each other to talk.
That's why I like that's the spinny chair.
But you like the spinny chair?
Yeah, it's the spinny chair.
I should get a spinny chair.
I spin around and get dizzy. Promise you.
I know we do that a lot on that chair. Everybody wants to get on that chair, and then everybody's fighting over the chair, and yeah. Don't you have a spinny chair outside too?
No, that doesn't spin. It just rolls.
Oh, technically that one's your chair. This is my chair.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
When your mother brought it over, everyone
she just asked
me
if you like it too. She didn't say it's for you.
And then I called dibs. It's not my fault.
Why would you call dibs when you have your own chair, though?
This is not my chair.
Anyways, this is not what this episode is about. Freaking a chair.
I'm just saying. It's my chair. I'm the only one who sits in it. You don't even sit in it, hardly.
I sit in it when it's in the living room.
No, it's not good enough for me, people.
Whatever. Oh, God.
So what are we going to discuss in today's episode?
On today's episode.
And if you guys noticed, we got ourselves a new microphone. Well, you can't really see the whole thing, obviously, but I got myself a new microphone for our podcast and everything. I just need to get another one. So when I buy another one, that I'll give the new one to her because they have a blue one just like it.
Why would you give me the blue one? I didn't want the blue one.
Well, they don't have pink, okay? You can't be picky. You either get a black one or you get a blue one.
I thought you were going to say you can't be pinky.
What?
Because you said they don't have pink, so you can't be picky. And I was like, what?
What?
Because I thought you said they don't have pink, so you can't be pinky. Instead of what you really initially said. Which you said picky instead of pinky.
I am so terrified of the things that go on in your brain. Like, what are you talking about?
Never mind that one.
I feel like I get it. You thought I was going to say pinky. I feel like you could have just said, I thought you were going to say pinky and just left it at that. Instead of going into this weird-ass story. Okay? But,
I thought I did say that. I thought you said pinky,
you started
and
talking,
then you're like, huh?
You started talking
So I explained the whole sentence again of what I thought you said and what you really said.
It's midnight, everyone. So, she's tired, I'm tired. We went on a hike.
We were on a hike today.
Let me tell y'all, pushing a 25-pound infant in a little stroller that's not meant for hikes and mountains, man.
We were good at first, though. Not gonna lie. Like, the trail was, like, really pretty smooth. Like, there was no rocks, no nothing, you know? And then we continued on the trail a little bit more, and then rocks started coming up. And then all of a sudden, there was, like, a tree that fell on the trail or whatever.
All of a
sudden. So we had to go into the freaking, like, the bottom of it. What do you mean?
Nothing.
And then, yeah, we had to go to, like, the bottom of, like, the tree part of the trail, though, still. And it was a lot. So we gotta get, like, a little backpack. I want to get the one that we saw.
Specify?
When we were about to leave, remember? There was a couple with their baby. And their baby was in, like, a little, it was like a backpack, but it turns into, like, a seat.
Yeah.
Like a little...
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, I pointed that out to you. Yeah, I remember. Don't know what it's called, but
I feel like it would be good.
Cool.
We need it.
Yeah.
We need it.
We do. I'm so tired. My legs have never been this sore.
I actually don't feel sore.
You didn't do nothing.
He thought I was gonna give up, though.
Bro, I
pushed myself.
Like, as soon as we got there, I saw all the bugs flying around.
Oh,
and then
in
my head, I'm like, this is gonna be fun with her.
Oh, no.
She's afraid of the littlest bug and just.
You remember? There was a bug. Oh my god. There was like
She was
I don't
over
know
there.
what
Oh
it
my God,
was,
oh my God.
but like it flew on me
And she's over
and
there
it
telling.
hit me and I'm like ah.
She's over there telling the Cub Scout
and
leader.
it went in my freaking shirt.
She's over there telling the Cub Scout leader, like, I'm used to this. And they're like, yeah, I am used to this. I grew up going camping and hiking and shit. Like, she grew up, playing with Barbie dolls and indoors in her room or something.
I didn't play with Barbie dolls.
Whatever you
What
did.
made you think I played with Barbie dolls? I never played with Barbie dolls.
Whatever you were doing, you weren't
I was playing
doing.
with cars
out.
with my brother. Or BB guns.
How the hell do you grow up with a brother like that from all the stories I hear, but yet you afraid of a bug?
I don't know. I don't know what it is about insects. It's just this thought of like.
We have a snake and a bearded dragon.
But that's different because they're bigger.
Oh, so the bugs gotta be bigger. Basically, the bugs gotta be. The bugs gotta be bigger, so we should do Australia.
I don't know. I get like weirded out by insects.
Damn.
Does that make sense?
I'm so glad that AJ and Angie is growing up so differently than you, because they over here wanting to catch bugs and everything.
Oh yeah, they got their own little fly
little bug catchers. They got a bug catching kit. It's a bug catching kit.
Yeah, it goes with like a little. What is it? What's that thing called? Little.
Tweezers.
No, little. What do you?
Magnifying glass.
Yeah, a magnifying glass. I was about to say it. In my head, I said yes to myself out loud.
A bug catcher, little net thingy, the whole works.
Yeah, the whole thing. So they took it with us on the hike too. So everyone was like wanting to stop for every little bug, every little insect that they found.
She's over
and
here
I was like, I don't want to help you get it.
And she's over here like, I want to go back now. And I'm like, yeah, I'll go back by myself.
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did. You said that earlier when we was in a room like 30 minutes ago. You said, I want to go back. Yes, you did.
Oh, go back to the hike. I thought you meant like go back to the car, like when we were there. I didn't. Fuck.
A shell's logic.
No, because we're talking about being there, and you're talking about like, oh yeah, and then she said she wanted to go back. Like if that's what I said when we were there.
Never. I'm tired, y'all. Let's relax. You know what I'm saying? We gonna play a game at the end of this, so watch out for that. But we never told everybody what we gonna discuss in this podcast. Like what we gonna talk about? We're gonna talk about the trip, the whole trip. You know what I'm saying? The entire
No, you mentioned the trip, so I was just
because I wanted y'all to know what we did
it.
today. We got that vlog coming out, so watch out for that. This is obviously gonna be uploaded before that vlog, so watch out for that vlog. A little hiking.
No, what we're really gonna talk about is, for starters, mental health.
Well, lead the way, because this is something you've been wanting to talk about.
We all struggle with mental health.
I gotta save a little bit for my channel, just what I'm saying, because my channel, I do my podcast, I talk about men's mental health, mental health in general, but it's mostly focused around men's mental health. But lead the way for this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you.
I feel like if I do get more into detail with this topic, though, I know I'm gonna break down because there was a situation that also recently happened with a family member of mine, a really close family member of mine, with mental health, and you don't really realize another person's like state of mind or what they think or what they feel or how they want to express themselves to anybody else. Like, you don't really put yourself in other people's shoes. And when you do, and when you try to understand somebody after they went through like some mental breakdown, then you're like, why didn't you reach out to somebody? Like, why did you close up so much? But it's not easy even doing that. Nobody likes to talk about how they feel or what's that word I'm trying to say?
I don't know. I don't know what we're trying to say. Like, what? Like
nobody really wants to talk about like
their feelings.
Well, that, but like if you know you have like mental health, like not just your feelings wise, but like either depression or anxiety or things like that. Like not a lot of people will want to discuss about those type of mental health, which are pretty serious.
No one talks about mental health in general.
No, it affects a lot of people. I myself, I have to deal with things like that on a daily
Women are
basis.
more in tune with opening up about their mental health issues than men. I'm not saying that it's easy to open up about it, but as far as me personally, I don't know. I've recently started going to the gun range, so that's one of the ways I try to cope with mental health. You know what I'm saying? Do something that because I'm not gonna spend money going to the gym. I'd rather go spend money going to blow up some targets and shit. That's how I kind of handle my mental health issues. You know what I'm saying?
Like releasing like
Releasing anger and
anger,
aggression, just like
stress, or whatever.
recent events that have happened, and I'm like, damn, all my money's went towards the kids and everything. Didn't say, well, I'm not putting gas in my car, but going to the gun range is not expensive. It's like $20, but ammo's expensive. So I haven't been able to go. So I think that's one of the reasons why I've been losing weight because I've been so damn stressed out, especially with being off of work for a whole damn week. Mainly dealing with an injury, you know what I'm saying? Bosses rather not have me re-injure myself, so that sucks. So that's one of the things. That's one of the big things. Like men, we like to work. I don't like. I mean, obviously, I like being at home with the kids and everything when they're not getting on your damn nerves, asking for 100 things a damn day, bro. I'm saying I ain't buying nobody nothing else. I done sat there all day since like yesterday. Ain't nobody getting nothing else. Ain't nobody getting nothing. Can we go? Nope. You know what I'm saying, I think me personally, I think the kids is what helps me overcome a lot of my mental health issues. Because a lot
I
of
mean,
what
I know you just started going to, the gun range to try to help your mental health, but what kind of things did you used to do to cope before in regards to your mental health?
I didn't do
What do you
anything.
think like would help? Like even other men out there.
Going to the gym. That's what I did. I have a gym in my backyard. I don't even use the motherfucker too. I spend
Yeah, I
like
was like, what do you mean going to the gym? We had our own gym. That
you
was
said
you going to
before
the
the gun range. Unless
gym.
you're talking about in recent years. I thought you was talking about like way back in the way, like when my kids were first born. But if you're talking about in recent years, I haven't really done anything but try to continue to work and work, or enroll in some type of online education program, which is what I did, and I graduated because I'm so proud of myself for that. Yes, I am, and I'm gonna fucking sign up for another class soon. But as far as like before the whole before I got my gun, nothing. I didn't do anything to cope with my mental health. I just stayed quiet, stayed to myself, went to work, came home, chilled with the kids. I really don't say much. This is why I'm quiet. It's always the quiet ones that always suffer the most. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying you should have pity for me or anything. Anyone should have pity for me. I don't feel bad for myself. It is what it is. We all humans. We all got shit going on. You know what I'm saying? But if it affects some people worse than, you know, worse. I was gonna say it affects people most than other people,
So if
but
you kept quiet, what exactly made you not want to like even open up? Like let's say even for to help, you know? Because there is men out there that obviously have done things in their life where obviously they regret, like
I still have trouble opening up. I still stay quiet about some things.
there's people that are.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna just be blunt and say like there's people out there that are committing suicide or whatever,
yeah. I
just
mean,
because, and sometimes it's always to a lot of men, just because of the fact that they hold it in so much.
this is what I've been doing lately, and I'm gonna just speak on me personally. I can't speak on other men out there, and I kind of want to save a little bit for my channel, even though I got a lot of shit in my head I'm gonna talk about. But I started watching a lot of podcasts and motivational speeches, and I listen to a lot of David Goggins. David Goggins. Sorry, my mouth is dry. So a lot of y'all won't know who that is because you don't follow that type of stuff. Andrew Tate. Yeah, I'm pretty sure everybody knows who Andrew Tate is by now. Andrew and his brother Tristan. I listen to a lot of them. I've kind of gotten to the point to where it's just like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to say how I feel. I already lashed out at certain people. I'm not going to name them in a podcast. But I'm just like, you know what? I just got to the point to where it's just like, I'm going to just... You see, how am I going to say this? When a man is quiet and he gets to that breaking point to where he just says fucking and starts saying shit, that's dangerous. Because you don't really want that quiet man to start speaking on how he feels. Because that's dangerous, and then he's going to start hurting feelings. And my intentions are not to hurt anyone's feelings. But shit happens. You know what I'm saying?
It's 2023.
And that's what this is.
Feelings don't freaking matter.
And over the past, what's this? 2023. COVID happened like the beginning of 2020, some shit like that. Like 3 years. Like 3 years, people have gotten
if
real
you are
fucking
hearing
soft.
the reality of things, you really need to
people
feel
have
to the
soft.
side and realize, I probably fucked up.
Being locked indoors.
I really do need to change and work on yourself. Not being able
to go anywhere.
I'm not saying though, like, let your mental health get the worst out of you if you hear reality, the truth. You know what I mean?
I don't think some people.
Because I feel like I'm a pretty blunt person, and sometimes people take that in a different criticism.
Some people
like
can't
in a
handle
different,
it.
Yeah, in a different way, in a different perspective.
Like I started speaking
Sometimes
my mind.
you need to start even taking that criticism and just working on yourself. To be honest,
I told myself that in 2023 I wasn't gonna start I was just gonna start being honest with people. You know what I'm saying? And I've said some things that have hurt some people's feelings, but at the end of the day, it made me feel better. If that makes me seem like an asshole, I mean, oh well. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens when you watch a lot of Andrew Tate and David Goggins and everything. You know what I'm saying? That's a hard motherfucker right there, I promise you. So if you're a man with mental health issues, like, just watch one motivational video with that motherfucker talking, I promise you. Just like, go to the gym. You know, hit the weights. Go to the gun range. Do something. You know what I'm saying? But staying quiet is not going to help anybody. You're just going to eat yourself alive. You're gonna mentally kill yourself. Let's just say that, and it helps you physically too. Like I was so stressed out for a week straight, like my back ended up just started hurting, and damn near couldn't walk for like 3 days. I mean, I'm feeling better now because I just fuck it. I'm just gonna say how I feel. And ever since I started to say how I feel, like I started to feel better. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how that works. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that God or like higher powers or some higher force. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I think a lot of men need to speak up on their mental health issues and things that are bothering them and whatnot.
Do you think they should speak up to anybody?
Not just anybody. You don't want to just speak up to anybody. It depends.
Like, a counselor or something, or
I don't know. Ooh, I don't want to say that.
A close friend, a family member.
I might make somebody feel some type of way. I don't believe in counselors. I don't believe in therapy. I never believed it worked. I know a lot of people who went to therapy and spent hundreds of thousands of fucking dollars on that shit and they still got the same damn fucking problems. That's just me. Personally, everyone has their own opinion, but I just will never waste any money going to see a damn counselor. Which is like, no, I will never do it. That's just my personal opinion. But who you choose to open up to is who you choose to open up to. I wouldn't go to certain family members. I don't talk to family. That's me. I mean, if you have someone in your life who you can talk to anything about, I would go to that person, whether it be your mom or your dad or sister, brother, cousins, anybody, best friend, your pastor at church, your priest, whoever. Mm-hmm. Or fucking go in the bathroom and look in the mirror and talk to your fucking self. But as long as you express how you fucking feel, I'm not gonna say things will get better, but it'll get easier.
I started with journaling.
I tried to write shit down.
I used to journal a lot. Like I used to journal my day, like how my day went.
I tried to do it. A little
side note to myself.
But then I realized I would do one day.
Things like that.
And then I would just get so damn caught up, and then I look back in my journal, I'm like, damn, I wrote that shit like 3 months ago. Like, I promise you, like, I am not good with writing shit down. I mean, I'm good with, like, writing notes or something, but, like, writing my day out, like, it's hard for me, even though I like to write, but...
You remember the journal you read that I wrote?
Yes, I don't know where it is. I don't know if you still have it.
I still have it.
Oh, yeah. I don't write.
I don't remember what I had wrote in it, but I remember, just kind of opening a few pages and going, like, wow, I went through that. Because at that time, I was going through a past relationship that was very toxic. Very, very toxic. And
well, you see what the fuck I'm going through right now.
That experience itself, though, was traumatizing. And I was just at that point where I'm like, I know this is traumatizing. I know this is affecting me. And not only me, but my children at the time. So I was journaling everything, writing everything down just for my mental health at the time, because I had nobody to talk to at the time. I had No social media, no nothing. I had no phone basically at all. No life.
That's also something that I want to talk about. Is that social media crap, like expressing your feelings over social media. I'm not gonna knock it because I used to do it a lot, express my feelings over social media, just because,
Oh
like,
yeah.
me personally, I don't have any friends, and when I say that, it's like I don't talk to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Even my best friend of
I used to do that when I was younger
15
too.
years,
Like
I don't talk to her.
When I was mad or something bad happened that day, I used to just
Yeah,
post it
but
on
then
social media.
as I got older into my late 20s, I
But
realized social media is just not worth it anymore unless you're like.
it's not a good
running a
idea to
business.
post like whenever you're having a bad day on there. It's really not. It's not a good idea to post like whenever something goes wrong in your life. Like you should post positive things on.
It's not even that. It's like you shouldn't post on social media at all. Like you shouldn't post.
To me, I post positive things.
I don't post anything. Like I don't. I haven't posted on Facebook and like I don't know what's going on.
That doesn't mean I post everything.
Actually, I posted something earlier.
I keep things private, like mostly my
kids.
kids.
I posted something earlier.
I keep my kids private, or like my locations. Like if I'm somewhere, I tend to take pictures or whatever, but like I won't post it until I leave that spot.
Okay, now you're thinking about celebrity type shit. Like I don't do all that.
I do that.
I don't do all that.
Or I post it in that like moment. Like let's say I'm trying to like promote somebody's business or something of an event or something going on that day. Then I'll post it. But other than that, like I tend to be very private. I post things from like days ago.
You used to get mad at me when I never posted you on social media.
You don't.
I said, I still don't. I
Exactly.
I still don't because I hate it. I call those internet relationships. Like, I'm dead serious. Like that's one of the things why mental health is high is because somebody's gonna run to the internet.
You have me on your
yes,
personal,
but who do I talk to?
Your personal page.
Who do I talk to on social media? Not nobody.
We have each other. We have each other. We have
now.
our kids and everything on our personal page, like our private page.
I don't even post anything on my private page.
On our public one, like
6 months.
We tend to keep
anything.
Very private on there.
Like I haven't posted anything now. Like I rarely post. You know what I'm saying? And that whole posting your significant other on, Facebook or whatever, just to show them how much you love and want to show them off to the world, like that shit irritates me, bro. Because if you really think about it, no one actually gives a fuck about you or your relationship. I don't know if anyone's ever had the guts to tell you that, but no one really cares. I don't care about seeing you happy. I'm just saying. Not you. I'm just saying like other people.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm just being honest. Like I don't like that. Like why don't you post me on social media? Because I fucking hate it. I didn't grow up with social media. I grew up outdoors and shit, going hiking and camping.
When he posts me nowadays, I go like this. Look. I go.
Huh.
Aww.
And she won't even like it.
I do like it.
After a while, after I bring it up, so you didn't like the post. I posted you. You were like, "Wait."
You don't tag me. He doesn't tag me though.
That's how you know I'm social media illiterate.
That is the problem.
I don't tag people because it's like,
did you notice him? And I'm like, well, I didn't get no notification. Like, how am I supposed to know?
God. Like,
but you would tag me though if we're like watching a movie. With my queen.
That's true though.
Tag.
I ain't even gonna lie.
And then you put the movie. You know how to do that. But you don't know how to do it when you're posting. Oh, this is. Look at when I'm at work, Bay sends me beautiful pictures of my queen. And then there's pictures that I sent him, and then it's like, post. Where's the tag?
I'm sorry.
And then he gets home all mad. Why didn't you like my post? Didn't you see the post?
she does that shit.
I didn't see no post. And then I open it, and the first thing I'm like, oh, look, it's right there. That's how you know you don't see it when it's like towards the top. It's right there. Look.
I've done nothing wrong.
Comment. Aw. Something.
Hey, it is what it is. By the way, that's the only thing I've posted in so long.
That doesn't mean I'm not grateful for that, though. Like, I appreciate him posting me every here and there.
I just hate social media so much.
I get he's not going to post me every single time. That's fine. I'm to the point where I'm okay with it. You know?
Are you really okay with
When it comes to your private one, like your private page, yeah,
On my
yeah,
private?
that's
Oh,
fine.
I haven't posted anything on there.
I'm okay with you posting me on there.
No, I'm being dead serious.
Like
on my
every
private
whenever
one,
often, but like our public one, like
I mean, don't feel bad. Like
we
I haven't
shouldn't.
logged into my private Instagram in like fucking 8 months.
Liar! You just sent me something the other day from it.
Oh, because I was checking it. No one fucking messages me on the motherfucker. Like, no one.
Why you capping with your cap?
I don't know. No one messages me on it. Like, I have like my personal one.
Every time he logs into something, it's always me.
Then I have one for like my YouTube channel and shit. Then I have one for
the eating one.
my security when I do security and shit. Which I don't do security anymore. Like I got tired of that. I mean, I don't know. I got tired of working.
You can.
I mean, I can. I chose to do other ventures, and I'm starting my own little business right now.
He has more pages than what I do.
And then I got a page for like when I got the munchies or something, I want to upload something like pictures of some nice food.
If you go back though in a few videos, why the hell do I need to make a whole bunch of pages for it? One's fine. And now look at this.
Yeah. But if you think about it, I still only use one page, so I haven't posted anything on my security page in how long. I was been supposed to do something like that. My little. Anyway.
But yeah, we started on one topic and you just went woo.
See, that's what happens when you have a brain that just has a whole lot of shit. Like I can't control it. Like when something wants to come out, it's like it's gotta come out. That's the problem I have, you know what I'm saying? Especially late at night, I'm tired.
What type of people out there do you think get affected a lot by mental health, though?
I thought you was going to say something totally different, like what type of people would. But what type of people get affected by mental health?
Yeah.
What do you mean type of people? Be specific.
Like, I don't know.
Like age-wise, gender-wise, race-wise, I can't really speak on other races. I can only speak on black folks, and not even black folks. I can only speak on myself, really.
I don't know, like I don't know. Who do you think get affected?
I think everyone. I think I know what you're trying to ask, but yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone on the planet gets affected by mental health in some sort of way. Everyone experiences it differently. Everyone shows it in different ways. You know what I'm saying? Like. Even very wealthy people who have billions and billions of dollars, I'm pretty sure they have mental health issues, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, anyone can be affected by it. It kind of it goes back to how you deal with it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not something easily dealt with.
A lot of people have dealt with it in other ways. They shut down so bad that... From experience, I've noticed a lot of people, because I worked with a lot of people that were homeless, especially us, we were homeless, you know, and I've noticed there was always a pattern with a lot of people that were homeless, and it was because they shut down so bad with their mental health that they just pretty much started hitting rock bottom, and that's where they wanted to be. Because they felt more comfortable being there than suffering or struggling
to pay bills and shit like that. I'd rather just be out there and be on the street, which I never understood that. Like, I still don't get it. You know what I'm saying? And I can't really speak on people who have been doing drugs their entire lives and drugs have just completely taken over. Then you're just kind of in a different headspace than everyone else. But people who out there who are like, who have the ability to go and stay in a shelter. Like, I drive, when I go to work all the time, there's this one dude who's standing out there all the time. Dude's got on a nice pair of shoes. He's got on nice, clean clothes and everything. He's always got a nice haircut, but he's always out there asking for money. And I'm like, dude, you look so good. You could just go and ask for some help. And they'll give you, like, they'll give you a little I'm not saying you're going to get the best, best there is, but they'll give you a little cot on the floor, for 3 months until you get your shit together.
It's not easy though, even for homeless people to get help.
It's not easy for them to get help, but it's also
like obviously
not hard
in this county it is, but
we live in the worst fucking county in history. Like I don't know which airport it is, but it's close to wherever. It's close to like the police station down here. But there was spot near the airport where it was just riddled with RVs and everything and old cars and everything. Homeless people just took it over, and then the city was like, "Yeah, no, we can't have that." And then next thing you know, bulldozers is just bulldozing everybody's shit. One I saw on the news, one bulldozer almost bulldozed this RV with the fucking old couple still inside, and I'm like, bro, y'all not even paying. Y'all really y'all don't give a fuck that much.
Yo, I went to a job interview. What was it, like 2 years ago? At
That was a long time ago.
Yeah, I don't know. I went to a job interview. And while I was there, it was at a fast food place, fast food restaurant. Is it fast food type of thing? Fast food restaurant.
It's McDonald's.
What?
She doesn't. She's all like a shy where she works.
Whatever. It was McDonald's, y'all. And while I was there,
Big Macs are snacking.
There was a homeless couple that went up to the manager and was like, "Hey, I'm here to try to get application to work here," and they didn't want to give them an application at all. They were just like, "We don't want to give them this," and they're like, "Just get them out of here, give it to them."
I'm gonna pause you. Are you ashamed that you worked at McDonald's? I worked at 7-Eleven.
No, I didn't. I just didn't want to put the business out there like that.
Oh, I'm finna say like.
Because I don't want to make it seem like every McDonald's is like that.
Hey, 7-Eleven. Hey, I worked at the 7-Eleven.
You know what I mean? I don't want to make it seem like every McDonald's is like that. I don't know how every McDonald's is. It's just that one personally.
What you want?
They didn't want to give that person an application to work there because they were homeless. And even when I got the job, they didn't want to help anybody that came to the window that was homeless. Even if they showed up with change or dollar bills that they just got, even for a drink, for a quick little like $1 to $2, $3 menu, whatever the hell, like they didn't want to help them. And me knowing like that wasn't just my only job, I still was working and helping out homeless people. I was like, dude, how can I be working doing this in another job and coming to this job and they're being so like discriminate towards anybody that's homeless, especially knowing I was in that position before not too long ago.
What? I'm listening to you speak.
Yeah, but what the hell are you? Yeah.
I'm listening to you speak.
I just thought it was so rude though. Why are people like that? It was horrible working there. I'm like,
you tripping over what I'm doing. I'm just sitting here listening to you.
I just said I can see you on the side of the
Everyone can see me. I'm chilling. I'm listening to you speak. It's respectful when you listen. I don't want to interrupt your story. Keep going.
I didn't like working there. Just because they were like that towards people. It doesn't matter if they're homeless or not. They're obviously there to try to get a meal, to try to do something for themselves. It's not like they're in there trying to get alcohol or something like that. Obviously that place doesn't serve anything like that. They're trying to get food, something for a living for themselves, something that's obviously good for them, and they're being rejected. They're being rejected on even having the ability to move forward with their life by not being able to get a job there just because they're homeless. Like, that's just all wrong. I didn't care. I was like, I'm gonna help them. No, you're gonna waste your time. Every single time I decided to help someone that would show up there that was homeless and I was by the window, they would get mad at me and I did not care. Oh well. Fire me if you won't. Even the coworkers there were just so disrespectful to each other.
This is why I hate people. But at the same time, it's like I worked in security for 7 years, and even though it sucks, you know how many homeless people I done kicked out of places while they were just sleeping? Like they just want to get some rest. Like, dude, you gotta go. Like I never felt good about that. But being in a fucking position where you got a family to feed and everything and bills gotta be paid, it's like I gotta do what I gotta do. Like
it sucks being in that position because
you know what I'm saying? It's like, hey dude, you can't sleep here. I get it, I was homeless too. I didn't know where I was gonna sleep, but can't sleep here. I tell people that too, like I was homeless too, but you can't sleep here. It is what it is. And it sucks. Which is one of the reasons why men suffer in silence when it comes to the mental health issues. You know what I'm saying?
I honestly
To be
feel
strong.
like I was doing my job, but at the same time, I was still trying to help them. Like I had my business cards and everything for the job that I was doing to help out homeless. So I would give them my card. I'm like, here, if you need anything, whether that's, anything for you out here in the streets, like clothing, whatever, food, call me and I will get you the help you need. What?
Nothing. I was listening to you talk. I wasn't sure if you're gonna keep going because you talk a lot more. I mean, I don't know.
Let
if
me
you talk.
see. It's because this is bugging me the whole time. Oh,
It's my hair.
Well, brush it down.
No, bro, it's night. I'm just gonna go to sleep and mess up my beard anyway. Why would I brush it? No, I don't care. It's 1 o'clock in the morning.
Is it?
You don't. I don't care what I look like right now.
Not.
Yes, it is.
You're like off by 8 minutes.
No, I'm not. You do realize that there are other states that are at a different time than we are right now. So,
7 minutes.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I say that. I'm just saying.
You don't live in that state though. You live in
So?
this one, and it's 7 minutes off.
I don't care. And how do you know that that's the right time? Just because it says the right time and someone told you that's the time, that's exactly what time it is? Like, how do you know it's actually Sunday right now just because someone told you it's Sunday? Think about it. Who invented the days of the week and just randomly?
I thought of that so many times.
Exactly.
Before,
so how do you actually know that it's 12:53 in the morning?
I don't know.
Just
there
because
could be
it's
no time
just
right
because
now.
it's dark doesn't mean it's 12:53. I mean, it gets dark pretty early. But what if time is actually 2 hours ahead than what it's supposed to be? And
What if
just got
nighttime
out
isn't nighttime after all? Then it's daytime.
I don't think that's possible because then you'd have to see some type of light.
There's a place out there though that it's daytime every single time.
Yeah,
There's a place out there where it's just all dark every single time.
You mean all the time? Every single time? You mean all the time? Yes.
Yeah.
It's like Alaska. It stays sunny for quite a bit of time. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people who live out there, they gotta actually black out their windows and everything at night. You know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't get night. See what I'm saying? See what I did there? Y'all see what I did there? They gotta black out their windows at night because it's not really night because it stays sunny all damn day. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. I watched a TikTok video on that where the lady was explaining like it really doesn't get dark here in Alaska for like a long period of time, and she was like, "Yeah, it's 11 o'clock at night and the sun is still out, and it's just bright as day, like it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon."
Imagine, you know, our kids would be like,
Yeah,
"It's
and then,
not
like,
night.
she goes,
Look it."
She goes into her kids' room and she shows how the windows are just all like completely blacked out. So like the kids can actually go to sleep because like I can't go to sleep during the day. That's why I don't take naps because if the sun is out, you will not catch me sleep unless
obviously forever.
Unless I put my son to sleep and he's in my arms and I fall asleep with him. That's the only time you'll catch me sleep during the day. But other than that,
or if I'm holding him.
Well, most of the time I'm at work during the day, so I can't say that I'm asleep because then I don't know how I'll be sleeping driving. But anyway.
Or when I hold you, you fall asleep.
That's why I don't like cuddling. That's why you ask me, cuddle with me during the day? No, because if I cuddle with you, I'm going to fall asleep. The warmth of your body.
That's the point of cuddling.
No, I don't want to take a nap.
Oh, come
People
here.
who take nap, I don't understand people who take naps during the day. Like, I don't,
like
why?
A little titty beard.
Why are you taking a nap during the day? Like, you're literally doing nothing with your life.
Didn't you say supposedly you saw somewhere where you had to take at least like a 30-minute?
You are not supposed to take a nap. You're not supposed to take a nap longer than 90 minutes because your brain will think, oh, okay, I'm not napping, I'm actually sleeping, so I have to go, sleep longer. I don't know how it's put, but it's a study, and like a lot of people have been going crazy about it. Like, if you sleep longer than 90 minutes, your brain rewires itself to sleep longer. Which is why if you sleep longer than 90 minutes, you wake up and you feel more tired. Because your body is now useful. Now your brain thinks, whoa, this nighttime and I gotta go to sleep. Now your body's just hella relaxed and tired and shit.
Alright. Well, let's try to change the subject a little bit and play a game.
There's gonna be a part 2. Because we're not done talking about homelessness and mental health issues and shit.
I
So
said we're just gonna take a little break and play.
we're gonna take a break. It's only 40 minutes now. We're gonna play this game and then we gonna head to bed. Head to bed. Yeah.
The head in bed.
Yeah. Get some head in bed.
Where's the dice?
Oh, shiitake mushrooms.
I thought I told you to put it in there.
If you told me to put it in there, then
That
you made a
didn't
mistake.
happen.
Exactly.
All right. Well, then I guess we could just pick a number from 1 to 8.
Exactly. Don't pick the same number twice. Unless you pick it, you know what I'm saying. Are we just gonna split the? Oops, sorry about that. We're gonna split the. Did I just say sorry about that to the microphone?
He even waved at it. I'm sorry.
I'm tired, y'all. I'm just gonna pick
2.
up. Pick up 2 cards.
Just pick up the top card.
Oh, we're not
and
gonna just take
the
half
number
the cards?
2.
Oh, okay. Whatever. If you. I don't know why, because I'm a wrestling fan, and this is just coincidence. If you were a WWE wrestler, what should your nickname be and why? She's always catching me watching wrestling. It's always WWE, and that just happened to be, the second question. Shut up. Yes, I'm a wrestling fan. I know it's fake. It's my ass. Because I know some people are going to say that. I know it's fake. I'm not stupid.
What should I be and why?
What should your nickname be? You know how wrestlers have nicknames,
Yeah.
The Undertaker, Kane, weird names, you know what I'm saying? Red Lightning or some shit like that. What would your name? How strippers have nicknames. There's Cinnamon, Diamond. What would your nickname be and why?
I don't know why, but I was a big I was so into the nickname Crystal.
So your nickname would be Crystal. If you were in the WWE. Everyone coming to the ring! Crystal! It's supposed to be a nickname, but thousands of women have this name, but okay.
I don't know why. Even when I played with even dolls or anything.
Dolls?
This is Crystal.
Wow. Alright, 4.
4?
4. And if not, I'll kick in your front door.
Have you ever had your clothes ripped in public? And if so, how did it happen?
Have I ever had my clothes ripped in public? Yes. Wasn't a fight or nothing. I was just playing football. Flag football. You ever play flag football with a little flag hanging, and they just grabbed the flag and my shirt at the same time. My shirt just went ripping. Yeah, shit, even. That's about it.
8.
Yeah. Oh, 8. Okay, your turn. Yeah. What famous person would you most like to spend a day with and why? Famous
Post
person.
Malone.
I already know why. I ain't even got to answer that damn question.
Why?
Because you want to fuck him.
No. He's actually a really humble person.
I know. Well, a lot of people are.
And he's
That was a
very, very, I don't even know any other person out there that's famous that literally is so private with their life.
Going back to WWE, John Cena. He is so
Like
private.
a rapper, someone like that, or a singer.
Snoop. He's very private. Even though he's very open, he's very private. A lot of people are hella private. But if you talk about a lot of people who's that famous and private, I don't know that many, but there are a lot of famous people who are private who you don't know about.
He don't even post his child's name or his pictures of them,
Because
nothing,
he's smart.
nothing.
Because he's smart. He's freaking famous. The moment he posts,
And just the music
the moment
that he
they
posts,
see his
it's just
kid is
it's
paparazzi
so,
everywhere.
It's so humble and just goes with everything.
Actually, I can name someone who's way more private than him, but he's not a rapper. Is Keanu Reeves. John Wick. Bad motherfucker.
John Wick. We have so many.
Super private. Super. He's probably way more humble than Post Malone. Promise you that. It's my turn. 6.
6.
Yeah.
What is your most memorable family trip?
I never really had a lot of family trips until I really got into a relationship with you. if you're talking about that type of family, like with my kids or everything, but if you're talking about like parents and trips like that, I never really went on trips like that. And when I did go on trips, it was always like a field trip with a school or like an after school program where I went camping and all that type of shit.
Hey, it just says what's your most memorable family trip.
Family trip. Yeah, family trip.
I don't think it matters what age, like just a memorable one.
I just told you I didn't really have a lot of trips with my family. I just said that. I didn't go on trips. We grew up broke. Ain't got the money to be going places every time. I'm saying that's why me and my brother always.
I think the only family trip, like I didn't really go anywhere with my family, other than to like see family, like.
I would consider that a family trip. You just going to see some family.
Yeah, but we would go to like Vegas. I mean Vegas. What the hell? I never been to Vegas.
Pick a number.
LA. 3.
What do you think about when you daydream? Excuse me.
I do that a lot.
Well, then it should be real easy for you to tell us what you think about.
I don't know what I should do next, or what my day was like, or what I'm stressing about, or plans. I don't know, random shit. And then after a while, I'm like, shit, are people staring at me? Oh crap, I think so. Oh, is this what I'm doing right now? And I'm just spacing out. Sometimes I do when I'm driving. It's not very good.
So did you just tell everyone that when you're driving a 1,000 pound vehicle that you're not paying attention?
I space out sometimes. Like, y'all ever just like drove a vehicle and you're just like when you spacing out, and you're like, next thing you know, you're like, oh crap. Did I pass a red light or something right now? Like, how long have I been spaced out for?
Now, see, when you say, did I just pass a red light, that means if you did pass a red light and there's cars coming back, you're not seeing the cars going the other direction? I'm never getting in it. I'm not letting the kids in the car.
Babe, how many times have you been like, babe?
Yeah, but that's when we're stopped at a light, you know what I'm saying? Not when we drive, you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, I would see the cars pass by, but sometimes I feel like I'm
going with the
flow of traffic.
You just said you didn't know if you had passed a red light or not. You know what I'm saying? If you pass a red light, then that means the opposite direction light is green.
Because sometimes I feel like I'm going with the flow. With like, there's a car next to me and I'm going with them. Like
I do too. Like I'm focused. Like I'm just sitting there and I'm thinking about shit, but I can clearly see the vehicle in front of me with all the other vehicles going at 80 miles an hour.
Yeah, but sometimes I feel like I'm thinking so hard, like about, I don't know, whatever. And I'm so focused on like just going straight or something.
I got you.
Like on my own, like
I get it.
In my own mind, that I'm just like, shit. Let me just realize my surroundings now. Like, what the hell? How long have I not like really paid attention to like my mirrors or some shit? You know?
Oh yeah. Okay. Sure. Let's go with number 1. Let's go with the number uno.
What would you buy first if you had $1 million?
I have thought about this so many times. Like, if I had $1 million, what would be the first thing I would buy? A lot of people will be like, "Oh, I'm gonna go buy a house or everything." But that's the dumbest thing you can do if you was to get $1 million. Go buy a house. Don't go buy a house. Go rent you a nice sized apartment. That's probably what I would do. I wouldn't buy shit. I would rent us a bigger, better apartment. I would never buy anything and put anything in my name because
a lot
of people don't like understand this, especially when they get money. Like if you win the lottery, oh my God, I just won $1 million. No, you didn't. You literally just won like 400 grand because the government, is gonna take half of that shit, more than that. So if you win like you hit that. Bam! I just won $1 million on this lotto ticket. You go to cash that in. Everyone's saying, congratulations, yeah, congratulations. You gonna turn that shit in. They gonna write you a check, and it's gonna be like maybe half that. Well, I thought I just won $1 million. Yeah. Welcome to America. Welcome to taxes.
Anyways.
Welcome to the IRS. So, I would just go and rent a nice sized apartment because I know, if I win $1 million, they're gonna take half that shit. I think realistically, now if I was to get $1 million and then get the whole shit, the first thing I would probably buy, I would probably buy clothes for everyone and change everyone's wardrobe. Cause man, we all need new clothes. Promise you, and shoes. I don't like jewelry. I don't want like no flashy, fancy car, nothing like that. If I was to buy a brand new car, it's just gonna be a Pontiac like I have now, but supercharged. Cause I like going fast. I promise you. Gotta think realistic. What number? She just staring at see, space it out. She was just staring at me.
Because I'm like, did you really just ruin it after you saw me like fixing these
Yes,
cards?
because I need to grab a car. What number?
But still, you could have been like, oops, let me put it back. My
Oh
bad.
God.
Number 4.
Why should your life be a Lifetime movie of the week?
Huh?
Why should your life be a Lifetime movie of the week? I don't know if you've ever watched the Lifetime channel.
Oh, Lifetime, like the Lifetime. Why should my life be it?
For a week.
Shit. There's always something every single week with me. Honestly, I literally talk to my counselor every single week and she'd be like, there's always something. I'm like, I know. I can't just have a normal week. Even when you have a set routine, a set schedule, like something ends up changing it every single time. Kind of like low-key coming. Like, damn.
Five.
When was the last time you had deja vu?
I just talked about this like 2 days ago. I was sitting in my car and I was watching.
That means he was by himself.
Yeah, I'm always by myself when I have deja vu. It's weird if I'm with someone. Not weird if I'm with someone, but usually when I have a deja vu, it's like, damn, I literally just did this like exact thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was like 2 days ago. I was sitting in my car and I was doing something. I can't remember. I was like, holy shit, I feel like I've done this before. Like the exact thing. Only thing that looked a little different was what I had in my car. But I felt like what I was doing at that exact moment, like I've done this exact fucking thing before. Like to the T. It's weird.
Weren't we talking about that the other day when we were in the kitchen though? About like deja vu? That we think that, or I heard somewhere, that deja vus are things that you experience or something
In another
life, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think we were discussing about
Yeah,
that
we
the other
were.
day.
Whose turn is it? Oh, it's your turn.
Why do we always
No,
have
it's my
like
turn.
deep
Ah,
conversations
lies.
though?
That's lies. She just picked a card and I chose.
But we're not recording.
What's the number? You know what we should do? We
7.
Okay, number 7. But we should actually just go through one whole card of questions. Because
Yeah.
what are we gonna do when we get back to these cards and then
We separated them, remember?
Yeah, but when we're done with the whole game, obviously there's 500 plus questions. We're just not gonna have any more questions. What are we gonna do?
Don't know.
You see what I'm saying? Okay, exactly. You said number 7.
Yeah.
What is the most creative project you have ever put together?
The creative project? Oh, the one I made for your mom. The one I made for your mom. Like, what is it, show? I made his mom a while back. I made her like a dollhouse. Not really a dollhouse, but a dollhouse. With my own hands.
But a dollhouse.
With my own hands. Like, I literally made the furniture, the wallpaper, the carpet, the wall decorations. I even put lights on it. And then I also made her a little wishing well. Is that what it was?
I think so, yeah.
Like a little whale that comes with like a little, what is it? Like a bucket that you can put down the little whale and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
So fancy.
Ocho. Swear to God, I thought you was gonna ask what's ocho. Like, bro, you lying.
Which superhero would you want to be?
Damn. What superhero would I want to be? That's a good question.
Wait, that's not a superhero. Is he?
I don't know, because I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, just let me see which one you pick first.
I don't know, because there's like fucking tons of them. I'm a fan of all. I'm not a fan of all of them, but a majority of them I like. But if I could be a superhero, I would probably. I don't know, everyone's probably gonna say this, but I'd rather be Black Panther. Only because of how much he was a, I guess you could say adored, but honored by a lot of people, not just in the movie, but in real life. Like, he was a true living fucking superhero. You know what I'm saying? Like
Is Batman a superhero?
I swear to God, I'm gonna beat you with these two full papers over here when you ask that question. No, he's not a superhero.
I was wrong.
He is a superhero, but I don't really consider him a superhero. The guy is just really, really obsessed with the Joker and trying to find out who murdered his parents. So, I mean...
What? There's been other movies where he's not, like, really all that crazy about...
He's obsessed with the person who murdered his parents. He's obsessed with it. Dude's a middle-aged man.
The Joker killed his parents?
No. He was a middle-aged man who dresses up in black leotard, running around at night with bats, driving a Batmobile, who also runs around with a sidekick who wears red and yellow tights, calling himself Robin. If you've watched any of the old Batmans, you would realize he was a 40, 50-year-old man running around with a teenager in costumes. Fighting crime. I mean, they all obviously do that, but Batman has got some serious mental health issues, like we discussed earlier. Dead serious. There's a whole theory on Batman not being an actual superhero. Dude's just like obsessed with something.
I think they said because he just uses gadgets. Like, he doesn't really
no, he doesn't have any powers. He legit doesn't have any
said
powers.
is because he's
However,
not really
if you don't watch the actual movies, like if you watch the actual cartoons and pay attention, he has very serious martial arts skills though. That's what sets him apart from different. Like, he may have all the gadgets and shit, but he also knows a handful of martial arts.
Anyways.
Enough about being a nerd. Whose turn is it? I don't even know. Is it my turn? Yeah, it's my turn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I go.
You sure?
You pick a number.
You sure?
Yeah, because I started it.
No, because you just asked me if I was ever want to be a superhero. And then I didn't ask you a question. It's my turn. Ain't it? I swear for God, it's my turn.
Then go.
Okay, what number?
Oh yeah, you picked 8.
Yeah, okay, what number?
6.
If you had to convince someone the Earth... If you had to convince someone the Earth is flat, what would your argument be? This is fucking stupid.
What the hell?
There is no argument. How? How would you convince somebody that the Earth is flat? How?
Okay, whoever made this card probably thinks that it was flat, and it's not flat.
Because this card is flat.
I'll just get a piece of paper and be like, well, I know it looks like this, but I guess we gotta just flatten it out.
You know why most people who are flat earthers, that's people who believe the Earth is flat, do you know why they think the Earth is flat?
Because of a map?
No, it's because Most of them who fly in airplanes can't see the curvature of the Earth. That's literally why people think Earth.
Curvature? Like the.
Because Earth is round. So if you're very, very high up in an airplane, you should be able to see that the Earth goes like this. But some people just says they can't see a curvature; it just goes straight. That's why people say that the Earth is flat. Or
But they're not like so
high
up where you're outside of the Earth
or people are convinced that there is not one real legitimate photo of Earth from outer space. That's why people go, that's not real, that's Photoshop. Don't look at me. I am the messenger. Don't shoot me.
Sorry.
I'm just telling you what those people believe. Obviously, the Earth is round. I mean, or not technically round. It's you know what I mean. It's not flat. People. I don't know. This is what I hear. Okay, this is what I hear. Don't blame me. Don't think I believe the Earth is flat. I'm not that fucking stupid. I'm a moron, but man, I'm not an idiot.
Oh, we should ask our kids. Do you think Earth is this or this?
I promise you, people are.
This is gonna be their first lesson of the day. Anyway.
Jesus Christ! All right, we're gonna go with number
1, 2, 3,
4. Number 4.
What sport has taken you the longest to get good or decent art?
You mean?
Huh?
At?
What sport has taken you the longest to get good or decent at? Oh.
Art?
What did I say?
Art? At decent art? Okay. It's 1:18 in the morning. We've been here for an hour, and y'all seen this for an hour. Y'all seen us for an hour.
Well, look at it. Look at it. It looks. I don't know. It just.
No, that don't look like art. That looks like at.
I'm tired. I don't know where the art.
I'm tired too, but I can still read. Who's cool? Whose turn is it now?
Yours. I just asked you the question.
Oh yeah, what sport?
What sport has taken you the longest to get good
or decent at? She was gonna say art again. I promise you. I mean, yeah, man. I mean, I haven't played. I can't. When I say played, when I say played, I haven't played an actual sport long term and since high school, which is well over 10 years. Well over 10 years ago.
We want to get some sport activities though for like the kids and for us to do as a family.
I don't know what was harder for me to learn. I mean, I guess you could say football wasn't really hard for me to learn because I grew up a little kid watching football, playing football, so that was never really hard for me to learn. But I guess you could say basketball because I never liked baseball. I never really played it. I never really liked soccer. I was always football, basketball. I guess you could say basketball because when I was in elementary and middle school, I always used to have a funny way of shooting the ball, like how most basketball players go like that. I would always go like that. You know what I'm saying? That was the only thing. I always used to get made fun of it. I would always make it. I'm better than you. I let your ass win.
Why are you capping? When we was playing our damn games, you was still losing, and I'm like this.
Because I let you win.
Compared to the basket.
I let you win. I let you win on a lot of things. Don't be mad.
Y'all stay tuned for a vlog then of this because
a basketball game. We'll let you know when I win. What kind
we
of
have basketball too.
It's flatter than motherfucker.
Okay, like we can't pump it. Don't we have a pump?
No, we don't have the needle part, do we? Because it's not just like pumping up the balloon. Like you gotta have that little needle part that you gotta screw into the pump to do that. So no, if we don't have the little needle, then you can't pump up the basketball or football.
Just get a straw. I'm just kidding.
That's a little. Whose turn is now? I think it's my turn.
Yeah.
My turn.
Your turn to ask
the question. Yeah, because it was about the
sports.
sports, okay.
Because I said art, remember?
Well, yeah. What number would you like?
Let's go with 5. I don't think I've said 5 yet.
Okay. What has been your most successful attempt to impress somebody?
Boom.
You didn't impress me. I was just horny.
I didn't really need to do anything though.
And I'm not even bullshitting, yo. That's a fact. I was hella horny for it too when we first met. I mean, I still am, but like when I first met you, I don't know, it was something different about you. Yes, your turn. Go. Pick a card.
I didn't really need to answer
We'll
that.
discuss that later. We'll discuss that time.
Honestly, at that time, he was like really shy. He was always wearing a hoodie. And all I said was this. Good morning.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm just kidding.
Wait, what?
All I said is good morning.
Anyway,
and then I caught him like
pick
that.
A card so I can go.
Just playing.
Because we've been here over an hour. It's going to be
This boy was following me around like a dog. Shit, I didn't need to do anything. I just walked in front of him.
I was a little chihuahua trying to hump that leg. You know what I'm saying?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need 2 more and then we done.
Alright, we'll do 2 more. Let's go with number 8. Shit, we'll go number 8.
What is the closest you have experienced to a miracle?
Oh, to a miracle? I mean, the closest thing I experienced to a miracle? She get real deep. My oldest daughter, Serenity, she was definitely a miracle being born because she wasn't supposed to be born. So, I mean, she kind of is my miracle. My firstborn miracle. So, I mean, that's probably the closest thing that could come to a fucking miracle. It is my miracle. That's her. Anything like that goes under that? I would say getting our apartment, our first apartment. That would be.
I feel like we got that sooner than we ever thought we were gonna get it.
You know what I'm saying? Hard work pays off, but I mean, I guess those would be the two. Was like my first daughter being born, obviously, and then getting our apartment. You know what I'm saying? And then I would probably say Papa's being born, but then I'm being picky, and then I'm trying to name too much shit because there's a whole lot of stuff that shit that happens.
Yeah, but there was a lot going on in the pregnancy. We were
Serenity wasn't supposed to be born like at all. Like the whole thing was like. Sorry, I thought I heard a baby. Anyway.
You thought you heard a baby?
Yeah. Because we're not the only ones who live here that have children.
But a baby?
We're not the only people who have a baby.
Your turn.
Yeah, it is my turn. I was like, is it really? I am getting even more and more tired. It's about to be 1:30 in the morning.
This is our last question.
What number are you going to pick?
Surprise me.
Come on, pick a number. I'm not going to surprise you. Pick a number.
7.
What do your parents know and think about me? I already know how her mom feels about me. She freaking loves me. She thinks I am doing a fantastic job. Call her right now and ask her.
I'm just kidding.
Call her right now and ask her. She loves me more than you. I'm her new job. I promise you.
Literally, I was like, oh, I want some Mexican rice. And I called my mom and she's like, oh, I can't do it. And then the next day or whatever.
I asked for the rice and she's like, okay, I can do it for you.
Okay, I bring it. You're going to come then and pick it up. And I'm like, what? So I went all the way over there because he was at work. I went all the way over there to pick up his rice. And I barely got anything out of it. As in, like, eating-wise. Like, I barely ate the damn rice myself. Like, there was more rice that was given to him than to me. And I was like, now you know what it's like being a spoiled-ass brat. and why I am the way I am because I was always spoiled.
But that's the only thing
And
I ever asked
and
for.
now because you with me, now you getting that privilege.
But that's the only thing I ever asked for is rice, because you know how much I love rice.
My mama's rice.
But it's different. It's Spanish rice or whatever, or Mexican rice, or whatever she does to this rice, whatever she puts in it. I promise. It's crazy.
But there's other foods that you've eaten of hers that you like.
Yes, like those meatballs. Like when she brought over the rice and then the meatballs in the separate container.
Yeah, she even added other stuff too.
She gave me meatballs.
Like
on the
what?
side. What are they called? What are they called?
Albóndigas.
Albóndigas. Perfection.
He didn't want to share even with the baby. I was like, oh, there was one in there for him. Or
No!
something like that. And you're like,
no!
No, there isn't no more.
No.
I was like, what?
I was like, bro, I was like, no. And as I was feeding him, I was getting mad because he wanted it all. Like, bro.
He wanted more
this
than
is
just
mine. Like, no. I hate sharing with him. That's my old son. I'm dead. I was like, bro, I can't have shit with him, dude. Like, I promise you, like, he's knocked out right now.
4, 5, 6.
If I was to make me some food right now, go in there and he wake up, he'll look.
It's like he can smell it.
He's like, what you got, Dad?
Honestly.
He's like, I'm up now. I want
like
some.
he can smell
and
it.
if you don't give him any, like, bruh, it's
Do
like.
you have 8?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, so this is my last question to you then.
How many questions? What are you supposed to do?
I was just doing 8 because there's 8 in the card.
Oh, fantastic.
Pick one more number.
Let's go with 6.
What is the most interesting contest you have ever competed in?
The most interesting contest I've ever competed in?
Boy, do I have a story for that. But yeah.
The most interesting contest I have ever competed in. I mean, I've competed in a lot of contests. However, when I was younger, I can't remember if it was hot dogs or corn dogs I competed in. Either way, it was a hot dog eating contest, but there was like corn dogs and other stuff you could eat. You know, just hot dog eating contest is just, obviously that's the original, but it was like a whole bunch of other food. No, I did not win because there was obviously someone there who was way fatter than me. I'm not bullshitting.
Actually, now that I think about it, the only eating type of contest that I ever participated in was, it was on my birthday. My auntie took me to this event or whatever, and you had to get, it was like a bowl, a big old bowl. I think there was gummy bears or something, gummy worms in the bottom. You had to pull them out and then put them in the plate next to you, and whoever pulled out as many, like a lot within a certain amount of time, won. And I didn't want to really participate because I didn't want my beautiful birthday dress to get dirty. I didn't want it to get dirty. So I lost.
It's 1:30 on the dot, y'all. We've been here for an hour. My phone keeps lighting up. You know what's funny? I was supposed to call my sister yesterday and I never did. I'm sorry. I know she doesn't watch this because I don't even know if she knows about our YouTube channel, but sorry. Gotta call you.
But yeah.
What were we just talking about?
A contest.
A contest? Oh yeah, it was hot dogs or corn dogs or something. No, I did not win. There was someone there who was way fatter than me. He was older than I was. Very understandable. It was like, and it wasn't even like how many hot dogs can you eat. It was literally like you had to eat a certain amount of hot dogs in a certain amount of time. So I think I can't remember exactly how much it was, but just to give you like little example, like you guys eat like 20 hot dogs in like fucking 10 minutes. Say it's reasonable depending on the size, unless you got them big ass long motherfuckers. Your ass gonna be throwing up. So am I putting these away? You know what we should do?
Put them in the
Here's
jar
what
with
we
the
should
others.
do. for the rest of these cards, here's what we're gonna do. Every time we read a question, we're gonna mark it off with a Sharpie. That way we know we've already, or any type of marker. That way we know we've. That way we know we've. Cause I don't want to play the game again like one day and then start, reading the same questions unless for some reason your answers change. I'm just saying that's just the way I do it. No, I'm just saying because like if we we finish all these deck of cards and we want to continue to play it.
We're not gonna always play this game.
Yeah, I know, but there's 500 plus.
Games.
Yeah, there's 500 plus questions. I at least the way we're doing it, we're gonna go through this thing pretty freaking quick if we play it every podcast.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's just what I'm gonna start doing just to save some time. So every time I read the card, I'm just gonna
We should just pull out I don't know, 2 cards and then go through
No, I'm just gonna read off
one card.
I'm gonna every time I ask you a question, I'm just gonna read off the same card. You're just gonna pick one. I'm gonna read off the same card. That's what I'm gonna do.
That's what I'm saying. We'll pick a card and we'll ask all 8 questions from each card.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do from now on.
Yeah. That's what I just said.
Oh, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if that's what you said because I wasn't really paying attention. But y'all, it's been about an hour and 15 minutes. Y'all heard us.
Thank you for joining us. We're tired. You're probably bored of us. I'm not sure. You're probably entertained. You probably feel what we feel. You probably experienced a little bit of what we experience. You probably understand what we understand, what we see.
I'm sorry. It's just the way you were talking. You went from talking with a funny little voice, and then within that, it got so serious, and then like a moment, and I was tripped out. Damn, you went from talking funny to serious like that, and in the same sentence.
Because we did have a few serious conversations, a few serious topics.
Topics? How do you talk like that? Why you talking rolling your eyes like that? We did have a few serious topics.
Did I really do
that?
Yes, you did. Oh, I did not notice.
Yeah, a few serious topics. Why are you rolling your eyes? You twitching right now? You tweaking.
Stop.
Bro, calm down.
Sometimes they be thinking I act like a different race than what I am. I just did it again, right?
She's white. She's not Hispanic. I did not get with a Hispanic chick. She's just white. Her mother's not really her mother. She's probably adopted, okay? You know what I'm saying? Which is why I get treated better from her mom than she does, because she's the adopted one. You know what I'm saying? Her mom likes me more because she adopted her.
Because you blend in with her skin tone.
Exactly. I'm her color, bro. I just don't speak Spanish, and you just happen to speak Spanish.
Growing up, my mom actually got a lot of racist comments.
People still do.
Because I'm much lighter than my mom. So a lot of people thought she was the nanny, the babysitter,
the nanny.
The
you mean nanny?
Well, in Spanish, you would say nana.
Nana. So nana in Spanish doesn't mean grandma?
No, abuelita means grandma.
Nana. You know what? I'm too tired to discuss what y'all be calling every single one of y'all relatives. The same lady as your auntie, your cousin.
Well, people thought she was the babysitter / servant of mine.
She was a maid.
That's what people thought. She was just what was that word? One of the workers for the household, and she was taking care of me.
A maid. I just said that.
No, not a maid though. The baby
housekeeper.
The
maid.
The babysitter.
The maid. Though. The maid you watch the cheering to.
There's another word for babysitter though.
Nanny. Kid watcher.
Kid watcher. Back in the days, what did they call them?
Babysitter.
Servants?
For who? The maid or the babysitter?
The servants, right?
Maid!
In Spanish, we call them the chachas or something
maid!
Like that.
What do you call them?
No sé. No sé.
You call them no sé?
No, that means I don't know.
So why can't you just say IDK instead of saying no say?
IDK, no say.
Why are you talking with your eyes rolling up?
I don't know. I do that sometimes. I didn't even catch it until you're telling me right now.
Y'all see this, right? Like she's talking like this. Why are you talking like this? It's like you're talking at the fucking ceiling.
Stop judging
We're
me.
getting the fuck up out of here, you guys. We'll see y'all in the next one.
You judge.